Does goal setting work for someone with ADHD? That's the age-old question, because yes and no. Now here's the thing, is that with ADHD, our brains are so creative that we can think of the goal, but executing on it is a little bit difficult. Let me explain. So a lot of life works in seasons, right? We go through seasons of ups and downs, and it's pretty clear and obvious that we don't go through every single day being happy and enjoying every day, but we definitely go through days, and sometimes weeks and sometimes months, where we're just doing awesome. So it kind of affects the way that we do our goals, being the fact that if we have those on weeks or on days, we can really work towards them, but those off ones are pretty hard. Nadia and I are gonna be doing something fun. It's called a vision board. Now, vision boards are not a magical board per se, it's just a mindset reminder. A lot of people are not structured out enough with their goals, especially ADHDers. We have them up here, but we don't let them live and breathe in front of us. So with Nadia and I, we're gonna be doing something for personal things as well as for us together. It's good to have your own personal goals, but if you have like a partner, to have something together with obviously you guys spending life together, it's important that both of you guys have goals for each other personally and the relationship as a whole. So we're gonna go to a coffee shop and we are going to show you what that looks like. You have the keys?
No.
Okay, let's go find them. Keys, 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 keys. Here. Nope.
No. Where did I put my keys? Oh, nice.
Cool.
Where's my keys?
Hello? She hates when we leave. Look at her. Bye, Stella. See you later, Stella. We'll be back. Bye. She really doesn't like him. I feel bad.
Stella.
We just gotta go. Okay, see ya. T-shirt.
It looks great.
I'm a messy eater.
Looks great.
Yes, are we getting boba for the 5th probably video in a row? We are. Do we have regrets about it?
No.
Yeah, no we don't. But we're gonna go get boba and then we're gonna go walk to the library up the street. I'm gonna show you guys how to properly vision board and what Nadia and I are gonna do to do it, because mine is outdated. And it's about time that I bring it up to speed. And Nadia wants to do one really bad too. But first, the most important thing, boba. Oh my gosh.
Look at mine's got a gummy shark on it.
These are so good.
That's bomb.
Okay, so we're gonna cross the street, which actually right now is a perfect time. Look at that, we gotta go. We gotta go, we're jaywalking. We jaywalking in the street, baby. Woo! So, it is very important for our creative minds to have things living and breathing in front of us. Because without that, it's so hard to not let it live because we're not creating action and it's only stuck up in our head. So instead of us losing the dream loses us. Now that we are satisfied with boba, we're heading over to the library and we're gonna be creating our visual vision board. What does that mean? Well, it's good to have details of our goals and of our visions, but it's also good to have things that are more attainable right in front of us. And then things
good to follow your dreams.
Yes, very much so. And it's also good to have things that are long-term. So we have the close ones, we have the medium ones, and the further away ones. Let's talk about reality for a second. Not everyone's gonna understand your dreams. Not everyone's gonna understand the goal. So I'm a huge fan of being careful on who you share this to. I know with us being the ADHDer that wants to share a lot, as well as we get excited about something and we wanna share it, we tend to sometimes share it to people that doesn't understand it the same way we will, which then causes us to be discouraged about the dream. Now here's the thing, is that sometimes those people are people that we love and care about, and so it gets discouraging. Now it's not that they are hating on our dreams, sometimes it is, but in most cases it's that they want to be safe with us, and they want to make sure that we're being safe. And so sometimes sharing the dream to many people can be difficult. So what you guys are going to see in this video is we're not going to actually talk about every single dream that we have. We are going to maybe talk about a few here and there, just to give you guys the example of the vision board. But really, these are my dreams, these are Nadia dreams, and these are the dreams that we have as a couple and as a relationship. So I'll share a little bit, but we're not gonna go into too much detail.
I'm so excited.
So here's the best example. So in the city that we're moving to, we started dating in that city, and we moved out from the city, and now we miss it. So we're moving back. Hopefully soon. This is the Dunkin' Donuts. This is the exact Dunkin' Donuts that Nadia and I have spent many dates at when we first started dating. And so for us, that picture isn't gonna pull any strings of most people. But for me and Nadia, that Dunkin' Donuts holds many, many, many memories. And it's something to look at to be like, that's the place that we're gonna go eat, is that Dunkin' Donuts. How cool would that be?
That'd be super
Fast
cool.
forward our vlog, we're talking about this place. And
Oh
we're
my
inside the
gosh,
Dunkin' Donuts living
yes,
room. That'd be cool.
Yes.
That's what it is. So that's just the first of many.
It's like where we first start. We're going back to where we first started.
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
To start more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fun. It is very fun. I encourage you guys to do this. Officially done. It took longer than we thought. We reserved this spot in the library, and they're like, oh, you'll get an hour. We're like, we'll probably use like 15 minutes, and we literally used the entire hour. But it was good, because what we wanted to do is find things that pulled at our heartstrings. So I'll show an example of what it looks like so you guys can see. Stella, if you're watching this, I promise we're not replacing you. We just want a friend for you. But just where we're at right now, we don't have enough room for two of you. So we're gonna get another one. So here's a great example. Like for example, we want a Labradoodle, okay? And if it zones in, we just went to Google and found a picture of a Labradoodle that we really liked. That's scary as holy! That is really scary. Okay, we gotta cross the road. It just looks different when you're not in a car, you know? That's still kind of cool. So not only did I have to change my shirt because I had grease on it, but we had to take multiple pictures because for some reason Walgreens didn't like the first few that we did. I wanted to say something though, that the whole vision board thing, there's like goods and bads about it. There's a lot of people that have different opinions on the whole thing. The reason being that they have those opinions is because some people want to say that these vision boards, they just hope to put it up and kind of manifest on their own, that it's just gonna show up. I'm not one to say that I'm hardcore on one side or on the other. I'm a very gray area type of person. I think that there are some good things to the manifestation life, but there's also some bad things to it, such as hoping that something will just happen because you're thinking about it, but you have to create action. So these vision boards are great when you have the idea and you know the action to get there. I know that I used to do vision boards when I was in high school, and I would just put a picture of my dream car up there, and I worked at the same job for 8 years. And that's not gonna get me my dream car. It's the effort that I have to do of making the money to get the dream car, and that's why I never got it. You're loud, you're scratching, we can all hear you. Keep in mind, while Nadia and I do this vision board, know that we are doing things to get there. There's so much more behind a goal than just to vision board it, but there's sometimes that you just have to look at that thing or have that reminder or have that accountability from somebody to get there. So we don't want to overdo it, we don't want to underdo it, but if we want something that lives and breathes in front of us to think about it, that's what it's here for. The action to get there is so important that it's more important than the vision board. If you're more into getting the vision board than actually doing it, then I would start figuring out the patterns that you can do to get there before you actually start the vision board. I'm a huge fan of not sharing everything because you need to have some goals that you're gonna openly share to people, but then other goals that you keep towards yourself, towards your heart. When I first started this vision board is when I first started coaching. And so this was me getting my first few clients to actually get a win. And I'm much further down the road than that now, which is great to continue to work towards that. But now that I've achieved that and achieved the next level, I want to vision other things. And this is not manifestation. This is not like Nadia and I post this up and then just hope that it's gonna happen. Again, these are things that we are currently have been working on, but we just want to have that out in the open to me and her, because we've been working on these things and now we're like, okay, now let's get more in stone or more concrete with these things. Here's a picture that I showed earlier of the Dunkin' Donuts, of the place that Nadia and I want to move to. Again, this is an upgrade for our life. Nadia and I got to the point where we're living together, and now we want to get to the point where we can choose the exact location of where we want to go. 8 different things that we're working on. We're not doing like 12 or 20, and we're not doing 2, because some of these things will come a little bit faster than the others. Obviously, we want a friend for Stella, but we want to make sure that we're in a good place to be able to get a friend for Stella. And then some other little personal things that Nadia and I have that we're going to be posting up to keep a reminder to ourselves to look towards. And it's kind of fun to, it was honestly more fun than I thought it was to pull off old visions that I've completed, as well as look back and like, wow, it's cool how some things can shift and change. So we're going to put them up right now. Okay, so we're gonna like go down like this, and then like daydream, like maybe you look off to this way and I'll look off to this way. Mwah! That'd be, yeah, that's right. I did that on camera, and I got a stain.
Oh no.